Hello everyone. Today I'm excited to introduce our DeFi Aggregator platform project, developed by our team Li Yao, Guo Hongye, and Wu Jinglong, under the guidance of supervisor Guo Jian. This is our table of contents. So let's dive in. With the explosive growth of DeFi, investors now face tons of opportunities across different chains and protocols, but the information is really fragmented and hard to keep track of. Because of that, it's difficult for investors to quickly spot the best opportunities or identify risks in time, which sometimes means missed gains or even losses. That's exactly why we saw the need for a platform that can bring together investment data from multiple chains, let users intelligently filter and sort options, and give real-time risk alerts, a true one-stop decision support tool. Our goal is to build a multi-chain DeFi aggregator that collects and integrates investment data from all the major on-chain protocols, helping users efficiently find the best options and make smarter choices. This is designed for DeFi investors, researchers, and analysts who want to stay ahead. The main objectives are to achieve real-time cross-chain data aggregation, support flexible multi-dimensional filtering and sorting, and present all the key data in a visual, easy-to-understand way with built-in risk reminders. Technically, our front-end uses React and Next.js for a responsive, modular experience that works great on any device, and the back-end brings in data from APIs like DeFi Llama so we can fetch and combine info from multiple chains. For certain data, we fetch directly on-chain with smart contracts for transparency, and we use local caching to keep everything up to date and consistent. The project structure is super clear and modular, which helps our team work efficiently and expand features as needed. When it comes to features, the platform supports aggregation from all the major blockchains and protocols like Ethereum, Solana, Base, Uniswap, Radium, and more. You can filter and sort by project, chain, token, or any metric you want, and we show the key investment indicators, APY, average return, volatility, Sharpe ratio right up front. The interface is really intuitive. You can search by keyword, click into any pool for details, and the whole experience is smooth. Risk and security alerts are clearly visualized too, so users get instant feedback if something looks risky. For the user interface, we've got a filter bar at the top for quick sorting by project, chain, or token, and the list shows all the core metrics at a glance. We use green highlights to indicate high returns and low risk, while red or warning icons help users spot potential risks quickly. Clicking any pool brings up much more detail. Now, on the detailed info page, users see all the basics: chain, APY, average return, volatility, Sharpe ratio for a quick snapshot. We also show protocol details like TVL, audits, funding rounds, listing date, and market cap. One really innovative part is the hallmarks mechanism, where we trace and highlight major security events in a protocol's history. Think things like CRV launch, convex launch, MIM, or USTD pegs, FTX collapse, reentrancy hacks, and so on. Each hallmark links to a specific event and timestamp, so users can easily see if this pool or protocol has ever faced a black swan event or other major risk. This really boosts risk awareness. We also include a metrics comparison chart, so users can visually compare things like APY, average return, and volatility. Overall, the value here is that we make DeFi data gathering super efficient. No more switching between endless platforms. And smart filtering helps tailor the experience to any investor's preferences. By integrating security events and risk info, we help users avoid the big pitfalls. Our front end is highly visual and user-friendly, lowering the barrier to entry, and the modern tech stack means it's easy to expand and improve over time. In conclusion, the platform already supports cross-chain, multi-protocol data aggregation and visualization, giving users a truly efficient and intelligent investment decision tool. Next, We plan to add more protocols and chains, bring in personalized risk alerts and portfolio analysis, and keep improving the experience, aiming to become the data hub for DeFi. Thanks so much for your attention. All right, let's walk through how our DeFi aggregator platform works, using a couple of real examples so you can really get a feel for the user experience and the key features. First, when we enter the homepage, you'll notice right away that the platform's name and a short introduction are front and center at the top. Just below that is the main functional area, where we have a very clear data table showing a whole range of DeFi investment projects. Each row gives you the essential details, like the project name, which blockchain it's on, what token it uses, and the annual percentage yield or APY. Now, one of the really handy things here is that you can sort these investment options however you want. For example, if you click on the APY column, it instantly reorders all the projects from the highest yield to the lowest, or vice versa. You can do the same for average return or volatility just by clicking those column headers, which makes it super easy to zero in on exactly what matters to you as an investor. And, of course, there's a powerful keyword search built in. If you want to find a specific project, just start typing the name in the search bar, and you'll immediately see all the matching results. You can even filter by blockchain or token name, which saves a ton of time and effort. Let's say you find a pool that catches your eye and you want to know more. All you have to do is click it, and you're taken to a detailed information page. Here's an example. On the left, you'll see all the basic info, like the underlying chain, let's say it's Solana, an eye-catching APY of 8,908.14%, an average return of 10,786.89%, volatility of only 1.42%, and a Sharpe ratio as high as 7,594.42. These numbers give you a quick and direct sense of both the risk and the potential reward. And just below that, you'll find a chart comparing these key metrics, APY, average return, and volatility, in a visual way. You can even hover over each bar to see the precise value, making it much easier to compare different pools side by side. Now let's check out another example, this time for a pool on Ethereum. Again, you get the basic information up front. Ethereum as the chain, both APY and average return at 4884.77%. Volatility at 0, so the Sharpe ratio comes out as infinity. In the protocol details, you'll see it's been through 2 audits, has 7 different hallmarks, has completed 1 funding round, and although some data like TVL and market cap might not be available yet, you still get a lot of valuable context. But what really sets our platform apart is the hallmark section. Hallmarks are basically major historical events or risk markers for each protocol, like milestones or red flags. For instance, you might see CRV launch, convex launch, or significant DPEG events like MEM DPEG, UST DPEG, or STEETH DPEG, plus bigger shocks to the ecosystem, such as the FTX collapse or a reentrancy hack. These are all clearly listed, so you can immediately understand what big events this pool or protocol has gone through and what kinds of risks might be lurking in its history. So, by putting all this information and all these tools at your fingertips, clear data, flexible search and sorting, detailed risk history, and visualized metrics, the platform makes it so much easier to understand what's going on with each DeFi pool and make informed, confident investment decisions. To sum it all up, our DeFi aggregator platform combines detailed data, smart filtering, and unique security insights to help you evaluate both returns and risks from multiple angles. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned investor, this gives you the clarity and support you need to invest in DeFi with much greater confidence. Thanks for listening.